Good morning, church. It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's time for this week's edition of Wednesday Wi-Fi. How is your divine connection? I've been thinking about you and this blizzard of 26, which is greater than the blizzard of 78. So we no longer have to talk about the blizzard of 78, even though there were definitely worse conditions that took place and happened then. But we got more snow over the last 2 days than they did in 78, which was incredible. I don't even know where we're going to put all the snow, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm going to be speaking for a couple of moments from a verse in Proverbs, which is chapter 18, verse 21. It says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit." See, you have two options based on the thoughts that you think and the words that come out of your mouth. You could either speak negativity and death, or you can speak positive and the very words of God that He wants to declare over your life. See, maybe you were stuck in the house. Obviously, you were stuck in the house last couple of days. Maybe you were watching the news like me, probably the first time in forever that I did watch the news, and everything crazy that happened with the snow. Been like, I don't know how the roads are, this and that, and the third. But what I had to do was I had to hold my thoughts captive and not declare the negativity that I could have possibly been thinking about the snow. I wanted to think positive thoughts, and I wanted to declare life over this crazy blizzard and over my life. And you do that through understanding the very words of God. You see, you begin to declare what God says about you, and then that transforms the way that you think and the way that you live. The fact that you're the head and not the tail, that you're the apple of God's eye, that you're an overcomer by the blood of the Lamb and the word of your testimony. See, these are a couple of things that you need to begin to declare out of your life when those negative thoughts come in and try to implant them in your heart and mind. See, that you'll always have those two options. So I pray for you that you begin to declare God's word and life over you so that you begin to get God's results. You get God's results when you begin to start declaring and speaking the very words of God over your life. And I pray that that'll define the rest of this winter season for you, where we might get even more snow, and there's a possibility of more stinking thinking, as I would say. But that leads to our sermon in 60 seconds. I spoke on Breakthrough Part 7, which was of God's power. And one of the main things is how we understand the love of God, that it has to transition 18 inches from our head to our heart. And what happens is you begin to live out God's love for you on a day-to-day basis when you understand it. I mean, Paul even said it. It's where you begin to experience the fullness of God, where you can't even comprehend or understand God's love for you because it's so deep in your heart. You understand that you have purpose, that you're completely and wholly completely loved by God. And what happens is that love transfers into God's power for you, and then you begin to experience breakthrough through that. So I know that there is a breakthrough with your name on it coming straight from God for this year. And it's not just a matter of if it's going to happen, it's just a matter of when. So I just pray that you fuel yourself up with the very words of God. You begin to declare life, and that you begin to experience God's love like never, ever before. Church, see you this weekend, 8, 9, and 11. Love you so much. God bless.